On BBC Radio Kent. Emergency temporary, the TheWhoCast. It's a radio invasion. The WhoCast. Exterminate. Well, I'm giving him enough of a build-up. It's Paul Wilson, our sci-fi guy. How are you, Paul?
I'm not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Now we're going to start a little bit away from Mr. Who to go to this. Is it true?
Yes, it's absolutely true. There's a new Star Trek movie in the works.
Now, I love Star Trek, and I occasionally dip into kind of the new series they've had, and, but the original was undoubtedly the best. You know, your Captain Kirk.
Well, the interesting thing about this one is it's set back when Kirk and Spock were in the Academy. So it's back before the original series started, but after Enterprise started.
So Mr. Spock is there. We got the years coming back?
Yes, the years are there. So we've got a young Spock, we've got a young Kirk, and Leonard Nimoy has signed to be in the movie, so I'm guessing they're going to have some sort of fast-forward thing happening there.
So what about the casting? What are they looking at?
The casting hasn't been announced yet. It's fresh off the press, really.
So completely under wraps about what's happening yet.
Yeah.
You've been able to find out that info, though. What do you think, though? It's obviously going to attract the die-hard fans. It's going to attract those people who grew up with it. But what about the new... Because I feel like the Star Trek generations and then on to... I mean, what's it now? Babylon, we went on to all sorts of things.
Yeah, they had... Enterprise was the last series, but that was canned a couple of years ago, so we haven't had any Star Trek for a few years now.
So do you think the new generation, those now, will get straight back into it? Because you can remodel these things. It's going on all over the place, isn't it?
Well, I think I'm actually surprised that they've actually done this, because I thought they would have given Star Trek a wide berth for at least sort of 10 years type of thing, because everyone was kind of trekked out, I think.
And the Enterprise was so huge, you needed to give it a wide berth, to be honest with you. You couldn't get it anywhere. There's no way that was going in your garage, was it?
Absolutely. But I don't know, we'll just have to wait and see. It seems to be the usual suspects that are involved in the production of it, and being that it's such a phenomenal story and franchise, there's probably going to be plenty of money pumped into it, so it's going to be great.
All right, back to our favourite Doctor Who. A couple of things to talk about. Martha Jones in Torchwood, the spin-off.
Yes, Martha left at the end of Series 3, saying that she couldn't go hiking around the universe with the Doctor anymore, and now she's going to turn up in Torchwood, helping out Captain Jack.
I got to tell you, I quite liked Torchwood. I enjoyed watching some of that, and Mr. Barrowman is fantastic with it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think actually we're going to see a different Torchwood this time around. Rumour has it that we're going to see Captain Jack back to the Captain Jack that we see in Doctor Who that everyone loves, you know, the action man Jack, rather than old brooding, boring old Jack that I think we had in Torchwood.
Another audio play out. This is from the guys at Big Finish.
Yes, big celebration. Their 100th Doctor Who play. It's got Colin Baker in it. It's got 4 stories in it. One of them written by Paul Cornell, who wrote Human Nature and Army of Blood. So it's going to be pretty fantastic.
And one of those great things, I loved Flash Gordon. What's happening with Flash?
Yes.
Oh, he saved every one of us.
He did. And he's back. Sci-Fi Channel in the US bringing back a reworking of Flash Gordon. From the trailers I've seen, it looks like it's very Smallville-ish, so I'm not quite sure what it's going to be like. But they're placing it in the same sort of area, the same sort of viewership. It's not the Battlestar Galactica hardcore sci-fi people, and it's not the other end of the spectrum. It's kind of right in the middle. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
As long as Ming's in it, I'm okay with it.
Ming's definitely in it.
And this is Brian Blessed on Domenic King. And here's a bit of Flash Gordon for you. Gordon's alive! Ah, well, who wants to live forever? Squadron 40, die!
There really is nothing like it, is there?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. The movie was absolutely amazing. It was one of my favourite movies of all time. It's just campy and wonderful.
We like it. Thank you very much, as ever, for coming in. Back with us again next month. If you want to find out more about the WhoCast, you go to
www.thewhocast.com or www.theWho-online.co.uk.
It's fantastic. Thank you very much for being in.
Thank you.
It's the single of the day.
Oh, what single of the day? Okay, I'm moving on. Yeah, no problem. I've got it. Yeah.